this space, this place, this chapter that I'm in, I'm super excited about. And I'm excited to share what's been going on and what my next chapter looks like. So first off and foremost, hello, my name is Nick Scott and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who've been rocking with me for a while, welcome back. For those of you that are new here, welcome. I hope that you choose to stay and take this journey with me after you've watched this video. So first off, what has been going on? Let's start with the life update. A lot has changed, but not that much has changed since the last time we talked. First of all, this microphone, I was going to put it on here, but my t-shirt is just not sturdy enough to hold it up. So that's why I'm holding it. Not so that I can, look cool like the cool TikTok influencers and all of that. But life has been great. Things with me have been progressing. I have been living my life. I've joined some new organizations. I have really delved more deeply into philanthropic work in my community, which I really, really, really enjoy. My family's doing really good. My husband is doing great. He continues to work in the same industry that he was working in the last time that I spoke with you all. My oldest daughter has now graduated college. Yes, she graduated college a couple years ago. And my youngest daughter is actually graduating college this coming May. And I'm very proud of my girls. I'm very proud of my family. I'm very proud of what the four of us have built together and what we continue to build together. I'm going to tell you one thing about my girls. And, people say like they're the answers to my ancestors' prayers. They truly, 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 I believe they are truly the answers to our ancestors' prayers, to my ancestors' prayers, because they fully understand the assignment, honey, okay? I'm still in Colorado, still live in Denver. That hasn't changed. If you notice the background, I'm not in the same location where I started this channel all those years ago. We are now in the city of Denver and we like it. We're on our full empty nest era. So things are going well here. If you follow me on any of my other social media, you're probably aware that I have been in the online coaching business for the last few years, which is why I haven't been here on this channel, because this channel was established to be a natural hair and beauty channel. And that is what I built my brand on. I built my brand on natural hair tutorials. Let me just rewind for those of you that don't really know the full story. I started this channel to document my journey to natural hair. So my transitioning journey. When I started this channel, my hair was relaxed and I needed a space and a place just to document that journey. And the way that the internet works, people started actually watching and engaging and subscribing and wanting to see more content. And that's what I did. And you have to understand that this was during a time when YouTube was literally still in its infancy stages. And so many of us at the time, doing natural hair tutorials, doing transitioning tutorials, and just sharing and documenting our journey. I can speak for myself. I can't speak for the entire community at that time, but for myself, I didn't realize how big YouTube was going to be and the impact that we were all having. So I accidentally built a brand. I accidentally accumulated millions and millions and millions of video views on YouTube, not really realizing what I was doing. I was just sharing content that I felt would be helpful for other people if they were interested or committed to transitioning their hair from relaxed to natural. So that is what this channel was started for. Once I did the big chop, I then started doing natural hair tutorials, right? Simply because at that point I was no longer relaxed, I was no longer transitioning, but I was natural. And I accidentally became a natural hair vlogger or influencer. And the crazy thing about vlogging and influencer and content creator and all these phrases that are so common in our vocabulary now, those terms did not even exist. They didn't even exist, y'all. Like, we were out here just having a good time, sharing the products that we were using and hopefully inspiring the next lady or the next woman or the next person to, embrace their natural hair, right? To encourage their daughters and their children and their sons to appreciate and love our hair as it grows out of our scalps and love each other's hair as it grows out of our scalps. And, some of y'all might remember that I kind of dabbled into a little bit of makeup, because at that time it was like, oh, well, this is what's popular. This is what's next. This is the next big thing. So I dabbled a little bit with makeup. And as you can see, makeup is not my thing. I did DIY tutorials every single week, which were a hit. Y'all really like those. So I did that. My channel became more of a lifestyle channel than it was a niche channel. Well, here's the truth. The truth is, when I started transitioning, I was in my 30s, y'all. I was in my 30s. And I started to feel like YouTube was a place that didn't really embrace people in my age group. I was in an internet docuseries with a lot of popular natural hair YouTubers at the time. And it was really a career, if you will, right? But the thing about it was, because I was older than many of the other women who were creating the same type of content, I just didn't feel like it was something that was sustainable for me. I had managers try to promote me or find or encourage me to do prom videos in my 30s. And I would push back often on content like that because I was not in the same phase of life as a lot of the other content creators. I was already married, so we weren't going to be talking about a wedding. I already had children, so we weren't going to be talking about pregnancies, right? I had graduated high school and college and had a master's degree at the time, so I wasn't going to be talking about any of those things. So it just became a place that I didn't feel like I fit anymore. And so I made the conscious decision. You remember I said I accidentally built this audience and built this channel and built this brand. I didn't accidentally exit out, and I started to explore other avenues for me to express myself creatively and to continue to inspire and empower women. And so that is what led me to, more or less, it really pains me to say it, but I abandoned this channel. I left this channel. I didn't even really do peace out, goodbye, here's where you could find me. I kind of just stopped, right? And I've always wondered what to do with this channel. So now let's go back to online coaching. A few years ago, probably about 6 or 7 years ago, I got into the online coaching space. And if you've been following me on my other platforms, Facebook, Instagram in particular, you probably are aware that that's what I've been doing. I've had several different online courses. I've been selling different digital products over the years, and I never really brought it to this platform. Why didn't I bring it to this platform? I didn't bring it to this platform because I was afraid. I was afraid of how you all would react and respond to it. I was afraid of you all abandoning me, like you giving me the same energy that I gave you. And some of y'all did. Like, I was closer to 200,000 subscribers when I left, and now I'm in the 150s. So some of y'all did abandon me. Some of y'all were like, you know what, girl, bye, which I don't blame you. And the other part of it is I couldn't figure out a natural way to integrate what I was doing or what I am doing with the channel that I've built on YouTube. And I even had a conversation maybe 3 years ago with Janelle B. Stewart. Y'all know who she is? She also used to do natural hair tutorials and also has gotten into the online coaching space. I had a conversation with her about 3 years ago, and she was like, well, have you promoted what you're doing to your YouTube audience? And I was like, no. And she said, why? And I really didn't have an answer. Well, here we are many years later, and I'm sharing with you exactly what I'm doing. And I understand that there are going to be many of you that this does not align with, that this does not resonate with, and you're not here for that. You came for the natural hair tutorials and maybe some DIY, and that's what you want to see from me. But that space is no longer, it doesn't serve me as much as it serves you. And so what I've done is I've transitioned into a space that there's reciprocity in this. The one thing that has been consistent about my brand is that I have always done things to inspire women, to empower women. So whether that was teaching or being a natural hair YouTuber, content creator, and sharing how you too can embrace your natural hair and documenting my journey as raw as I did. So that was an outlet for me to inspire and empower women. Whether that was me launching my very first online course of teaching women how to use video to grow their brand and to tell their story, or my next online course, which was helping women leverage stages, public speaking, to grow their brand and to share their story, or whether it's what I'm doing now and this new brand that I am introducing to the world is called Her Income Edit. And it is all about helping women realize that the skills that you have, that you're using at work, that you use in your everyday lives, that your life experiences can be turned into a scalable coaching business. Because here's the fact of the matter. The fact of the matter is, and I'm going to speak to my Black women for a second, and then this isn't to isolate, segregate, or separate, but this is something that is a well-known documented fact. And that is, Black women continue to be the most underpaid, yet the most educated population in the workforce. The most underpaid, yet the most educated population in the workforce. And I'm not encouraging anybody to quit their jobs. I don't subscribe to that, okay? Like, if you decide one day that you want to be a full-time entrepreneur, then I'm here to support that as well, but I understand the appetite to have a consistent and frequent paycheck that is paid in full and on time. And there's many women who do get fulfillment out of their jobs, but there's so many women that don't. There's so many women that don't. There's so many Black women that chase more degrees, more certifications, more training, more, yet we're still not paid the same, and we're not fulfilled in the work that we're doing because we're so busy chasing more because we got bills to pay. We got college tuition. We got mortgages. We have cars. We taking trips. Like, we're living our best lives, but we also deserve to be fulfilled. And that's what Her Income Edit is all about. It is all about helping women realize their potential and realizing that you're more than just a paycheck. You deserve to have a steady income stream where you feel aligned and fulfilled. You deserve that. I deserve it. And so that's why I created Her Income Edit. It's taken me a while to get here, but like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm very, very, very excited about sharing this with you. And I invite you to join me on the journey, because no longer are you going to see natural hair videos. I think a couple years ago I came on and I said, this is my last hair video ever, and I meant it. Like, I don't do that type of stuff for clickbait. Like, if I say this is the last, that's really what I mean. Okay. So we're not going to be talking about hair anymore. We're not going to be doing DIYs anymore. We're going to be doing something that I feel is just a little bit more fulfilling for both of us. Not just for you, but for me as well. I still have natural hair. I am still very passionate about natural hair. In fact, I talked to one of my friends probably about 3 or 4 months ago about why is she still relaxing her hair? Like, who relaxes their hair in 2026? Okay. She does. But again, I'm encouraging her. So I'm still very passionate about that. And it's just not something that I feel I want to document anymore. I am so grateful, so thankful. I feel so honored and privileged to have been a vessel and a vehicle by which God has used to spread that inspiration and that knowledge about natural hair. And I'm eternally grateful for all of you that have continued to show me love, to continue to show me support, to continue to cheer me on and champion for me in all of my different phases. I mean, I'm talking all the way back from longhairdon'tcare.net. If you have been rocking with me since longhairdon'tcare.net, let me know down in the comment section. That is what's going on. That is what's happening with my next chapter. I invite you again to join me. If you don't accept the invitation, I understand that too. I still am cheering for you. I am still rooting for you. And you know what? The content will always be here if and when you feel you need it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on, because I will be uploading content that is dedicated to online coaching businesses, digital products, and just being a creative entrepreneur in this online digital space and how you can turn your skills to income. So if that is something that is making you feel a little bit, excited about, hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. All right. Until the next one. Bye.